Guys, gals, and guests, welcome to LGBTQ plus Singles Live. I'm the fairy Puss. I am she is me, she is we are she. Bre Starr in the building. How y'all doing? What's going on, Chad? How y'all doing? Blessings, baby, honey. Yes, honey. I'm in a mood today, honey. I'm in a good mood today, honey. I've been apartment shopping. Yes, baby, I've been apartment shopping, been apartment hunting. That's why, I'm not done. That's why I don't have my lashes on and stuff, honey, because I've been trying to look poor. I'm looking for hut housing, bitch. Don't judge me. Judge your mother. Because that bitch still got Section 8. Praise the Lord, honey. Me, Wendy Williams' whole family, little Kevin, Calvin, Sharina, baby Journey. We all out here looking for HUD housing, baby. And I want y'all to pray that a bitch gets her subsidized apartment immediately, honey. Pray for a bitch. Do you hear me? Lord, for art thou. Okay? But no, real talk. I might have lucked up. I seen a few places today, honey. Couple of them looking real good areas. See, the trick to subsidized housing is not the point that it's subsidized. You just got to know where to look, baby. It is some income-based apartments, honey, that you motherfuckers are spending $2,000 a month paying for, while the motherfucker next door to you got a tax credit, honey, and they probably paying $350 and getting a utility payment. Run your mouth to your mother, okay? Run your mouth to your mother. Chad, I don't think it's necessary for you to come on today because we just had you on. Do you have an update? So you got to come on, Chad, when you got an update. But me and you, Kiki, and cut up a lot outside of the show, so I don't think you got an update. But I don't know. I don't know with you, honey, because y'all be moving fast, honey. Y'all be swift out this motherfucker underlay, honey. All right? Speedy Gonzalez, honey. Y'all fall in love quick as a heartbeat, bitch. Okay, honey? All right? Go where the Lord leads you. Go step into the light, Caroline. All right? Okay? Oh, shout out to my sis, Takai. I did a special. I don't know if y'all was here, but whoever was here, shout out to y'all. We had a special filming. Kai did a singles live. You got to go on my YouTube to check it out, honey. But it was a good old kiki. Me and my sis Kai did a little conversation, honey. Kai said in the chat that it definitely works. I keep telling you, motherfuckers. Honey, everybody has a gift, and my gift is psychology, bitch. Honey, I don't even gotta say nothing to you motherfuckers. Just the way I word the questions. I'm telling you, if you missing this show, then you missing good shit. If you ain't put your people on this show, then you ain't put them on good shit. We know I do an update of my love life, honey, and it's still dry over this motherfucker. Do you hear me, honey? Pussy need a lozenge or something. It's dry and it's scratchy and it's irritated. It's a little sexual frustration going on. It's a little sexual frustration. I had to hop back on my motherfucking estrogen because when I'm on the estrogen, yeah, I don't do consistent hormone therapy. See, you motherfuckers who ain't trans, mind your motherfucking business. The people who is trans ain't surprised. But I don't do hormone shots like that just because I'm already crazy and they make me irritated. But yeah, honey, I've been taking my shots here lately to suppress some of that, power to the people. You know how when people wake up in the morning and it be a little tense, pitched, and they had to calm it down. We gotta calm things down. We gotta calm things down so we went here and we back on the shots. We back on the shots. We back on the shots. But yeah, but we're gonna have a good show for y'all today. We're gonna have a good show for y'all today. Should have some good old people coming through. Some good old people coming through. I know that we have some wonderful singles in the chat already. Don't be scared to come talk to your girl, honey. This may be your opportunity to meet your one. Y'all done let me sit up in here this whole time with no motherfucking lip gloss on. Y'all supposed to be my damn friends. We supposed to be friends. Y'all have no lip gloss. Yeah, it's a filter. Mind your motherfucking business. God damn it. I ain't got no makeup on today. Bitch, I woke up and it looked like a spider. Looked like a spider had pissed on my face. Or something. You know? No Carisha. You know, but it looked like a Oh, the filter not even changing colors with the lip gloss, bitch. Or let me just leave them. Let me just leave them black and smoky then. Let it be in effect. Thank you. Thank you, Chad. Thank you. Maybe one day, y'all keep telling me I'm beautiful. Maybe one day I'll believe it. I swear to God, I feel like I just look like a regular bitch. Just regular everyday. You know. Benji Hunt. She hangs with the roughest and the toughest. Gets respect on the block. Because the niggas know that she's a real one. That's it, and that's all. Thank you. But yeah, y'all, let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. Let's see. I didn't even bring the black phone. Let's see if our guest is in already. Let's see if we got a guest in already. You know, in order to be featured, all you have to do is send me a request or say something in the chat, you know, to come up. And it's nothing to be afraid of. As you see, we're just amongst friends. Just amongst friends. Any questions that I ask you, you are free to skip. What could I do? Come through the phone and force you to answer it? No, I can't. Can't do that. No, wouldn't do that. Wouldn't risk losing my counseling license. But I love you all. I love you. What's going on? We ain't got no guests. All right, I ramble a little bit longer. I guess it is only been 10 minutes. Feel like I've been talking forever, bitch. Maybe because I've been talking all day, trying to talk my way into a motherfucking apartment. If you don't know about subsidized housing, you know, anything that's good and free is going to come with a line. And with subsidized housing, it comes with a line. You're usually on a wait list for at least 6 months, and that's if you lucky. That's if you lucky. If you a bitch like me and you got the gifts to gab, you know, you might can talk a property owner into bumping you up on the list. I've done it before, honey. That's how I got my first motherfucker. You just go in there, wash your ass, brush your teeth, you know, go in there, essentially get on their motherfucking nerves. What I used to do is I would go in there to the little housing office, to the little housing authority, and I would offer to bring them donuts and coffee and all that shit. They already had donuts and coffee and shit and everything. They ain't want no shit. I would offer to get them lunch and shit sometime. You know what I mean? They ain't want much. Bitch, I'm here to tell you, little $5, $6 lunch here and there. Wash my face, brush my teeth. Don't go in there looking like too much, bitch. Don't go in there with your motherfucking lashes that's flying south for the winter. Don't go in there giving all that, bitch. Don't go in there no lubricants. Bitch, no, it's not calling for all of that. You go in there looking like you just a decent, clean person who smells good, who wants to get an apartment. Because you're going to be a decent, clean apartment keeper is the facade that you want to give to people. And you talk to them good and you throw your shit in there when you talk to them. You know, like, I found a way. And I went to 7 places today, bitch. And in 5 of them, I managed to throw in there that I graduated from Towson. Them people ain't, as the application don't ask you nothing about education, bitch. But I found a way. You talk your shit. Whatever you got going for you, you bring it up. And I also find ways. Now, this ain't gonna apply for all of you party throwing motherfuckers, but I'm genuinely a more introverted person. This the most talking I do is to my motherfucking phone and to y'all. You know what I mean? But I also find ways to slip it in there, like, yeah, I don't keep a lot of house guests. Yeah, I don't have a lot of people come to my house and things like. See, because that, you building collateral. You making yourself look good. You building your resume right in their motherfucking face. Next thing you know, bitch, you going to get a call. Hey, baby love Johnson. Yes, honey, we have an apartment available. Come get your keys. Bitch. Honey. Pussy be wet when they tell me come get my keys. Don't play in my motherfucking face. Hey, Joe. How you doing, love? Joe. We still chat. You know how I go every show. I'm going to start pandering more to white people. Joe, we are here yet again, waiting on a scheduled guest. And then, people in the audience is scared to clock in. Joe. Matter of fact, Joe, you ain't never been clocked in. When is you coming on the show, Joe? I'm getting ready to talk shit with Joe in here. Joe ain't even never been on the goddamn show. Knox done been on the show 13 times and he married. Joe, where? I'm sorry. Oh my Lord. You Negroes. But Joe, like I was saying, colored people time, I be here every Monday at 8 p.m. And I remind the guys, even throughout the Monday, today, I remind the guys, I know, Joe, I know you private. I want you to come on here and just do a little quick run through. You ain't gotta give them a whole bunch of breakdowns with your answer, just a little basic, little simple, But every Monday, 8 p.m., honey, I remind the people throughout the day, 8 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m., depending on where you live. I talk to people all over. I be knowing the time in their time zone better than fuck than them, because I be here. It's 5 o'clock in California. Why is the California guys not here? And why do I know what time it's about? Jesus. I swear to God. Honey, I'm going to get me a bone straight lace front or something so I can start appealing more to the white people, because they'll be over this motherfucker before me. They'll be over this bitch Monday at 7:55 waiting to see if I'm going to pop on early. Because you motherfucker. Swear to God. If Jesus wasn't black, I would disown you motherfuckers. Praise the Lord. Yes. The white folks will promote it. Did y'all see where TikTok admitted that that they have whatever go viral that they want to go viral? Thank you, Kimmy. I do straight hair wigs every now and then, Kimmy. But I would never fuck up my hair texture by blowing it out. I used to blow this shit out though. Oh, I'm telling you, you couldn't tell me I wasn't bitch on a dark and lovely box, bitch. You couldn't tell me, bitch. You couldn't, honey. It would be nostalgic, honey. Girl, I could still smell the motherfucking burning grease. I could smell it. I could smell it in my nose and in my heart. Yes, praise the Lord. Yes, you can. That blow in the winds, bitch. Oh yeah. But yeah, all I got going on now is the apartment hunt, honey. It's dry over here. Ain't nothing going on. If you're if you're a consistent viewer, then you probably remember me talking about going out on a date a while ago with an Indian guy. That wasn't no bullshit. I really went out on a date with an Indian guy. But my emotions is so over the place right now. I'm so fucked up. Anybody who really pursued me right now, or if I tried to pursue anything right now, I'ma fuck it up. I'm gonna I told y'all about the trans man who wasn't giving me no options, bitch. And what did I do? Fuck it up. Well, we fucked it up together. It was a group fuck up, a collective fuck up. Yeah, but honey. So I told the Indian guy, like I told y'all, sweet, handsome, all the things. Not my typical type. He's the basketball player build. He's tall and slim. But it's a cool vibe. So I'm growing. I'm growing and learning. So I told him we just gonna be friends. We just gonna fall back. Purely platonic. We don't go on no dates or anything. But sometimes, we do stuff together. Like he might have to pick up something from the mall, so he'll invite me to get my opinion on clothes and things like that. But ain't nothing popping. Ain't nothing popping. It's dry over here. It's dry. It's dry. It's dry. But the Indian dude is cool. Maybe if when I'm ready and we're both single, maybe something happened. But right now, it really ain't nothing popping. I can't fall in love with nobody right now. I'm too heartbroken. I'm too heartbroken still to fall in love with somebody else, and then I'm tingled and tangled and still in cahoots with my ex. We not fucking or nothing like that. Bitch, I ain't had no dick, no ass, no pussy, no mangina, bitch. No head, no cuddles, no forehead kisses. Bitch, I ain't had nothing. Bitch, I ain't had nothing, but I'm demisexual. I'm demisexual. I can't just, bust it open for any and everything, any and everybody, For me to be able to be wet and bust a nut and do the hippity hop on the zig and, dive in it and swim and all the things, I really got to be into you. Like, and that look shit really don't do it for me. Like, I guess I understand how you could fall for somebody for their looks. I haven't met a motherfucker that pretty yet, but I guess I understand. So yeah, you could be gorgeous, but maybe what did it for me is one of my first experiences with vagina. Motherfucker's gorgeous, bitch was gorgeous, honey, and smelled like all types of old albacore that you had left out on the counter for about 16 weeks or something. Bitch smelled like rotisserie dead people, bitch. Like, like this bitch smelled like the Crypt Keeper. I'm trying to think what the bitch really did smell like. Cause honey, it was weird. It was an ocean. It was an ocean spray. It was it was a seafood kind of smell, but not food. It was like a sea smell, but not food. Bitch, I don't know. Maybe she smelled like Free Willy. But overall, I think I think that's why I could be completely like mind blown out of the whole looks thing. Now looks can get my motherfucking attention. Bitch, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Holy. But yeah, but honestly, it's that soul. It's that soul shit. And plus I can see through motherfuckers like I got X-ray goggles on. So I usually can spot a real one from about 5 miles away. And that's going to twirl me. A real one is going to twirl me like a spin tip, bitch. But I'm not even there. I'm not even there. Like, I don't know if I'm even looking forward to falling in love at this point. We got to call our motherfucking guest because it's about to be 30 minutes into the show. And I swear to God, I'm going to throw out some feelers again. Is any of y'all got the kahunas? Any of y'all want to come up and talk to a bitch? We doing good. We doing good, Jelani. People just scurry to come up. And our guest who was supposed to be here 20 minutes ago, ain't here. Flex said, don't fall in love, grow in love. I'm scared of that. I'm scared of even the thought of that, Flex. I'm scared of even the thought of that growing. If I grow in love with a motherfucker, we not growing out of it. Bitch. We not, it's not no grow out. It's not no grow out. And I feel like with this last relationship, with my last relationship, the one that I broke up from, I feel like we grew in love. I feel like we grew in love, and you see where that's at. Hold on. You see where No, it wasn't. We didn't. No. That we didn't grow in love. No, that wasn't. That was a hookup. Turns, I guess we together. That's what that was. But growing in love, Flex, that sound good, but I swear to God, that sound like a charge if somebody try to leave me. I swear to God, that sound like second degree murder if somebody try to leave me, honey. Manslaughter. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I spend my time, because my time is valuable. My time is valuable, Flex. Flex said growing in love is a process. My time is valuable. And if I take the time to grow in love with your ass and you think that you're going to fall up out of this relationship, bitch, you going to fall out of this relationship a paraplegic. Bitch, you done fell off a cliff and broke both your legs, honey. That's the story we can tell people. Bitch, but you ain't going no motherfucking where, honey. Not with them kneecaps that you came in this relationship with. That ain't how it work. That ain't how it work, honey. I done pulled out pistols and shit on niggas that I wasn't even in real relationships with. Do you think if I grew in love with somebody that they going... No, baby. No, baby. Some bullet wounds, stab wounds, a heart murmur from me tasering you or something. Honey, you not walking away from where? Bitch. Honey. Y'all didn't see it when Uriah was on here and how we was both in agreement that, bitch, you ain't going... A good relationship? Why is we leaving good relationships, bitch? Honey, you know how your mother used to tell you, if you gonna cry, I'm gonna give you something to cry for. Bitch, if you gonna leave, I'm gonna give you something to leave for. I'm gonna whip your ass. Or run you over if you bigger than me. Stop playing in my motherfucking face like I don't come on here and be honest with y'all. Now, what we doing? And then y'all say I'm crazy, but then it be people come on the show and flirt with me. And so how the fuck crazy is that? It's a crazy world we live in. I'm getting ready to go get the black phone because Y'all get ready to see me. We get ready. If we ain't gonna get no guests, then we gonna get some footage of me cussing out the guests that was supposed to be on here. Okay? Alright? What Jeremy said. Jeremy said that's been my fear because I don't know how to heal me would act or regress because I do still. Yeah, Jeremy. Your best friend sis was telling on how them hands still operate and move fast and stuff in relationships and praise the Lord. See, I'm not Jesus, I was about to lie and I don't want to lie. I don't have nothing positive to say. I don't have nothing. Pray for me and Jeremy. Everybody out there, pray for us collectively. Okay? Please and thank you. No, Boozy, I don't have nobody. Cosmo S was supposed to come over here, Boozy. I'm gonna call Cosmo and cuss him out. But Boozy, if you try and come up, come on up. Send the request. I'm gonna ready to go get the black phone call Cosmo because he playing in my face. No, but y'all got a little cake shot. Y'all got a little back shot. No, but real talk. That's not one of the things that I'm giving these days. I'm not giving put my hands on people unless, of course, like I'm dead serious about that. If we having a good relationship and you trying to leave against my motherfucking will, then bitch, you might get beat the fuck up, hit with a bat or something. Home run, bitch. But that hasn't been an issue for me. I have been handsy out of my whole dating life. I've been in 4 long-term relationships, 4 real long-term relationships. Outside of that, I dated a couple people here and there. Not too much, to be honest. Don't give me too much. And I'm coming boozy. And so yeah, I only, I didn't, out of all 4 relationships, I only knocked one of them. And that was because, like I told y'all, he fucked up a good relationship. Honey, everybody thought we was getting married. My family, his family. Honey, we was planning for the future. Things was swell, bitch. And then he wanted to cheat. First of all, how the fuck do you cheat in a non-monogamous relationship? That's back when I was doing non-monogamy. Now, first of all, I don't know how you cheat in a non-monogamous relationship. Until then, I found the fuck out in that relationship. And it was weird because randomly sometimes I would just beat him out of his sleep. Just beat him out of his sleep. Like whenever I thought about it, whenever I just had a pain, you know how if you ever been cheated on, but you stayed with the person after being cheated on, or you were with them for a period after being cheated on, and sometimes you just look at them and you get like this pain like in the pit that you can't really describe. It like makes your stomach hurt and your heart break all at the same time. Honey, every time I would get one of them feelings, one of them pains, honey, I would just beat him out of his sleep. It got to the point where he started trying to nap and fall asleep in the bed like randomly during the day, and he would try to lock the bedroom door. But y'all know I'm an ex-criminal, so bitch, we don't do locked doors, honey. As long as there is a wire hanger, as long as there is a credit card, as long as there is a will, there is a way, bitch, honey. So the locked door shit didn't work. He learned that pretty fast because I beat him out a couple of naps when he had tried to lock the door. Yeah, but you know, I have grown. That wasn't this last relationship. That was relationships ago. Relationship. I have grown so much as a person in so many ways. I've grown as a person. Boozy said not the naps too. Yes, honey. Every time he closed his eyes for more than 2 minutes, bitch, I might just he could doze off next to me watching a movie or something, and I might rear it up. You know what I mean? Who knows?
That is not the way my camera's supposed to be.
Hey, Frank, give the people your name and pronouns,
Oh, I'm Boozy. I go by she, her.
and tell the folks your age and where you from.
Oh, damn, I have to think about how old I was. I'm getting old, ain't it? Nah, I'm still young. Hey, Levy. I'm 27. I'm from Mississippi. I'm not single. I just know I missed last time you invited me up, so I had to holler at you.
You don't have to be single. See, I wasn't even going prepping for that. We was going to slide right into it. You know how I do, honey. Slide right in. So you said you are 27, Mississippi. 27 ain't nowhere near old. Come on now.
I know. But my body age like it. My body feel 37. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Baby, from I be seeing 30. Laomi is about 39, honey. So we can't even do that. We can't even
Yeah.
don't do the 30 somethings like that. Don't
I ain't.
don't
I know I ain't old. I just be feeling like an old lady.
don't do the millennials like that. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Ooh. What
Everybody do me like that.
what is your sexual orientation?
I'm bi.
Okay. Now you already told us that you ain't single, but I'm still gonna ask you the preliminary questions, because you gonna give us some insight, honey. You might can teach us single queers a thing or two. What do you do for a living, Boozy?
Uh, I'm in the military.
Okay. And how long have you been with your partner?
3 years.
How, how long were you single before you met your partner, before you linked up with your partner?
I say about 2.
Are, are y'all married or engaged?
Mm-mm. Not at all.
But Boozy, don't read on the low here. Do y'all do either of y'all have kids?
He does.
You do?
He do.
He do. Oh, it's a man.
Yeah.
Oh, Shantae got a man at home. How many kids?
Just one.
Do you help, or are you giving step parenting teas?
Not really. Like his daughter a little older, so I kind of don't need to. She still has her mom in her life, so it's not one of those roles that I have to fill.
Any anything that you feel comfortable sharing with us about your partner? Can you describe him to us?
Um, he probably gonna pop in here. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I would say my partner, he's a very kind person. He's very loving. He's very affectionate, which is weird for me because I'm not very affectionate. Um, he's just a really nice person sometimes.
Why you ain't affectionate, Boozy? Why you don't want to give the people no love?
I do give him love. I actually, like, over the years, I have actually softened up a lot because I had to, because that's his love language. His love language is physical touch. And I don't want to deprive him of that. So I had to open up. I had to see my trauma and make sure that I didn't project those onto him.
Okay, so it was you did some kind of self discovery and you realized that it was a trauma thing for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Was it hard for you to accommodate, to adjust?
Yeah. I don't let him know that most of the time, but yeah, it is.
Mm. Being and a really affectionate person, I'm just curious on how it looks from the other side. Like, can you describe, like, can you describe it, like, if somebody goes in for a hug, does that make you like tense up?
Yeah, it makes me uncomfortable. I'm a very much a bubble person. Please don't distract my bubble. Not unless we very cool or like I know you like that. Don't just randomly come up and hug me. I'll be like, stop it.
I took it. I took it. And you said that you're 27. How old is your partner?
37.
37. Does is he aware that you're bi?
Hmm.
How does he feel? How does he feel about that? Did he know initially when he met you?
Yeah, yeah. We both work together, so it's not like I ever hid anything or like anything like that. Like before we ever dated, like he used to see me talking to women and stuff. So he very much was in the know. There was no hiding that.
I took it. I took it. I ain't mad at all. I ain't mad at all. How how did y'all meet? You said y'all worked together. Is that how y'all met, through the military?
Yeah.
Were you looking? Were you looking when y'all met?
No, I wasn't. I had just got a really bad relationship. And I told him that too. Like we didn't start dating until after we had known each other for like 2 years already. So it's like we had a lot of heart to hearts beforehand. Like we were actually pretty close friends beforehand.
Hmm, interesting. Interesting. So how did you know? Like, yeah, how did you know?
I'm gonna be honest. When I met him, I was like, I'm gonna holler at him one day. I'm one of them people like I'm gonna shoot my shot. I don't care. I don't care. I know they be like women ain't supposed. Forget all that. If I like your energy, I like where you coming from. I'm gonna shoot my shot. But I knew at the time that I met him, I was not ready for a relationship, so I didn't. So that's why we ended up becoming friends.
I took it. I ain't mad. I ain't mad. So it was something about him physically.
No, it was a mental thing. Like he just one of them people. Like I could tell that he was different than everybody else in the room. Like something like about his energy was way different. Like I knew like you may need to place your bet on that one. Oh, you broke up. Yeah, I can't hear you.
Yeah, I muted myself on purpose. I was
Oh.
it was fucking up the audio because somebody was in here doing something. Um, does he fit any of your deal breakers, or any of the deal breakers that you had before meeting him?
Mm. No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Do you know if you fit his, if he had any like superficial things that he typically went for, and you were like outside of that mold? Do you know?
Oh, definitely age. I was a little young for him.
Makes sense. What would you consider your greatest strength?
My greatest strength? I'll say my open mindedness. I don't mind like hearing people out. I don't mind seeing where they're coming from. Uh, Even though I'm pretty stubborn, that's a crazy thing to say, but yeah.
Greatest weakness. What would you say is your greatest weakness?
Greatest weakness? Oh, self control.
Mm, that's you're the first person to say that. Would you say that you're more dominant or submissive in your relationship?
Um, Definitely submissive.
Do you and is that typical for you? Do you enjoy being submissive in a relationship?
No, not at all.
Do you believe that sex is important?
Yeah, definitely.
It's no, I'm I'm a pass that. Is your relationship that you're in, is it a monogamous or a non-monogamous relationship?
It's monogamous.
Are you open to non-monogamy or polyamory?
I am, but I don't really think he is, cause he's kind of, and it's kind of telling a little bit of our business, but not much. But he's kind of like, he doesn't really need that. He's okay with the way things are.
Do, do y'all participate in PDA? Do y'all show affection in public?
Not much. Like I hold his hand, but like I said, I still have a physical touch thing. So PDA not like a must. Like if nobody's paying attention, then we'll do our little stuff. But other than that, no.
Are y'all more of a night in or night out kind of couple?
Uh, I would say we're both because sometimes we like going on a nice date. We may go out, go to the movies, go to a club. But at the same time, we don't mind being at home and just watching anime.
That's good. Are you more of individuals? Are you more of a night in or night out kind of person?
Individually, I still say individually we're both because like that's how we met. Like we met doing both. Like we were roommates for a second. Like it was a whole ordeal. So we both kind of alternate in that regard.
Did either of y'all have to relocate to be together? I'm assuming not because y'all work together.
Well, kind of, sort of, um, like technically right now we're long distance because he has a really good job, and I was like, I'm not gonna tell you to be here and take up and not do a great opportunity. Like this job can make you retire in 5 years. I'm not gonna tell you to come out here and be with me. That'd be selfish.
Mm. How long have y'all been long distance?
Um, I'd say about 2 years now.
And and it works for you?
Oh yeah, because we're not so long distance that it's like impossible to see each other. Like we can drive out to visit each other. It's a long drive, don't get me wrong, but it's still doable.
About how long is the drive? I'm curious.
Like 5 hours.
Ooh, girl, that's a flight. Um,
I mean, we could take a flight, but we're both cheap, so.
I get it. I get it. I for myself. Would you or do you? I'm gonna ask. Do you have any advice for the single queers, for the single folks in general?
Advice. I would say just if be patient because I know a lot of people rush into relationships and they may get in a relationship with people who have their red flags. Like somebody is a major red flag for you. Don't compromise just because they got them other good traits. I promise you, I've done this from experience. It does not work out still. Like if it is a pet peeve, do not excuse that pet peeve. Stand on what you stand on.
I completely respect it. I completely respect it. We got some questions in the chat.
Okay.
Um, First question. how do you balance being bisexual? And I'm going to add on to that. I'm going to piggyback off of that. Do you feel like being a bisexual person in a relationship with a binary person, do you feel like you're missing anything?
And I'm gonna be honest. In the beginning, I did, but more so now, no. Um, just because me, I guess I'm more of a sexual in that nature. Like if you please all the other things, like I can do without switching genders. You know.
Okay, okay. And specifically how he asked the question, how do you balance being bisexual? How would you answer that?
Um, I don't really know how to answer that question, but I'll just answer it how I told him. I said the attraction to women don't go away. It's not like it just disappears. It's just that I understand that I like what I like right now, and I'm good with that. Like that satisfies me. So I have no need to go grab anything else. Like if I see a chick that's cute, I'm like, hey babe, she fine as fuck. And he gonna be like, okay, and just keep moving. So it's not like he's like, oh my gosh, you can't tell me that she's fine. Like, and I don't do that to him. Like if he see a chick that's fine, I'm like, yeah, babe, she fine. You know, and that's what it is.
Yeah, for me it's been I can piggyback off of that. Being pansexual for me, just about any relationship I've been in, I think it's been more comfortable that we check out or acknowledge other beautiful people when we see them. Because realistically, if you see somebody who's stunningly gorgeous, whether you want to fuck them or not, you're going to notice them. Just like if you see somebody in a
Hmm.
fly ass outfit, you're going to notice it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I I like I like how you responded to that. All right, we got a couple more questions for you. Um, are you receptive to your partner's love language? With the fact you've admitted that it was a struggle for you, or it can be a struggle for you at times, but have you grown to be receptive?
Very. Because I'm accepting of my partner's requirement. I've been non-monogamous before, so I've been in relationships with people who other love languages have been physical touch. So it's not like I'm unaware that that is a requirement for him. It's just like it takes me time to ease into it.
I take it. And we have one or two more, I think. Um, well, you already answered that one. One question was, are y'all based together? And you told us now that you're 5 years apart. I mean, 5 hours apart. I'm sorry. And the other question is, it seems she has balanced with her mate a comfort level of change for the relationship. It seems to us, based on the conversation, that you've that y'all have established like your own kind of baseline, like y'all have kind of met in the middle. Do you feel like that's true?
Yeah, because it's like, of course, for a straight man who I don't think dated any other bisexual women or pansexual women, it's definitely took time for him to adjust to the fact that hey, she really is attracted to women. Like this isn't like no phase or no BS like that. And even now, like I tell him, like yo, I think I may be pan. Like I think I like other non-binary people and trans people as well. But I was like, you know how I say my weakness is self-control. I just learned to control that impulse of like just go do stuff just to be doing stuff. Like that is my biggest hang up. I'll just randomly go do stuff. So I've had to learn to like reel it in and be like, chill out.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not a And I'm gonna answer that. He said it sounds like a straight man fantasy. For him, that is not a fantasy for him because I've expressed to him how I don't like being fetishized because I'm bi. Don't think that you're just gonna get a threesome just because I'm bi. Like that's messed up to me.
I can't lie to you. It is not. It's crazy because it seems like the typical man who views that as a fantasy and pursues that um, isn't the kind of guy that every woman wants. Because I know for me, I tend to go after the good guy. And I
Hmm.
always dated the good guy. You know, that's why I had the bus show in his face when he cheated because it was such a shock. But I I always dated the good guy, and I've always gone for the good guy. And it be times that I be down like let's bust it down together. When I was younger, it would be times when I would be like, let's bust it down together or whatever, and they'd be like, bitch, you lost your mind. Ain't nobody touching you but me.
Yeah, I think it's like weird because a lot of people like expect that I just do like crazy amount of threesomes, and that's not the case. I've actually never did one. I'm actually I'm the territorial one. I'm the one that's like, no, you're not touching what's mine. Like I'm that person. So it's like even if he was, he understand that I'm a bit territorial.
It's the kind of thing that you definitely do with people that you wouldn't want to be in a relationship with for whatever reason. My opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say whether I have done one or not, but we're gonna keep it moving. Tell the people how to get in touch with you, Boozing.
Oh, how to get in touch with me? Of course, here on IG. Now, for IG, I usually only add people that I'm like close with. But if I don't know you like that, add me on TikTok. Same name.
All right, and I'm gonna bust down the name for y'all. That is how to get in touch with Boozy is BOOZIEBIH. Yes, that's Boozy, bitch. Okay, all right. Thank you for on friend and just giving us a little bit of insight, into how wonderfully beautiful and boring it can be to be in a loving relationship.
Oh, it definitely can be boring. I ain't gonna cap on that one. Like, it definitely can be, but it's also very satisfying to be boring sometimes.
No, I trust me, honey. I'm not looking forward to the point when I am ready to date again because, honey, when I tell you I'm not ready to climb in this sewer to look for a decent piece of fish, I'm not. I'm not doing
I ain't gonna lie, it was a struggle because, like I said, I was out there in these streets.
it. Baby, I ain't trying to get back out there in the streets. Every time I get out there in the streets, honey, you got people wanting to convert religions and people getting ready to get exiled out of their family and all that stuff. And I don't even be wanting their motherfucking asses. I be just trying to bust a nut, with a decent person.
Hey, you got that whoa na na na.
Baby, honey, I'm a thick girl for all the right reasons, honey. Baby, like Kai told y'all, honey, even my rolls smell good and I stay juicy.
I feel it.
Fred, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for coming.
Hi. Later.
Yes, honey. Yes. All right. Before we get the fuck up out of here, honey, we gonna call this nigga and cuss him out. Is what we gonna do in America. Well, if I don't do nothing else, honey, before I get up off this motherfucking computer. What is this trying to chase some bitch queen? Baby, I'm telling you, they starting to live in my motherfucking DMs, bitch. Holy Jesus be Christ and Savior of the Lord, honey. Oh, they sending me some tea, some ballroom tea. Oh, they sending me some ballroom tea. Oh, y'all might have a read posted by the end of the night to kiki off of on my page, bitch, because they just sent me some faculty on somebody who I've been wanting to read anyway. Back up, bitch. Back up, bitch. Okay. All right, honey, because we about to fight about it. Let me find this little motherfucker. No, we can't be playing no music. Oh, what's this banshee ass shit going on? Oh yeah, I remember this one. Yeah, she's an indigenous person, bitch. Okay. And where's this nigga? Where is this? I swear. Where's you at? Jesus, my lord. I know the child ain't got bands already. Just talk to the damn child earlier today. Honey, y'all stay banned on. I'm on the wrong account. Don't you try to come from my burner accounts, honey. Mind your motherfucking business. Now, try. Come on now. Jesus. It must be white Jesus on this Android phone. Huh? It should have. Mm-mm. Oh, Lord. Krishan Rock. Pray for her and the baby, bitch. She's sure she don't want an abortion, bitch. Mm. I want an abortion for her. What is going on with the black phone ain't working today. It's not meant. It's not meant. It's not. It's ain't nobody doing you no kinds of way, Chris. No, stop doing that. Have to start using your real name now. You know we wrap it up together. Don't do that. Don't do that.
All right, let me sit up. Let me sit up. Let me sit up. Okay, I'm sitting up. You know, I'm still handicapped.
You ain't gotta force yourself to sit up for us. Don't hurt yourself.
Hang in there, girl. I see a little frustration. It's okay. Get your bottle of wine. You'll be fine. Let me send that bottle to your house.
I'm I'm on here talking. I'm on here talking
You,
my shit.
yeah,
I am. I'm
yeah.
so irritated, baby. I'm feeling good. Like I said when I first came on this live, I'm feeling good about this home searching journey, everything else. But damn, Flexing got lost in the algorithm.
No, I'm still here. Can you
Uh,
hear me?
okay, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, honey, I'm just excited about this apartment journey. I'm just excited about this next step, honey.
Good. And you know what? Let me say something to you. At this time, a relationship may not be needed, but it is some things in your life may need to be needed. I tell people that sometimes certain things are not in line for you. The universe is trying to get you situated for you so that when you're in your comfort zone of your own space, you know, okay, I'm ready for a relationship or not. Like my home right now, I have rearranged it, new furniture, everything. This is a whole grown man cave, okay? So now, yeah, I've talked about having a relationship, but I'm comfortable in my space. You know, I love to have a relationship. We ain't got to live together. So they can live over there because I got my new furniture. I don't want that energy. I can always stage my house down. You know where I'm coming from. You know what I'm coming from. But when I was talking about growing in love, that's a balance thing. That's something that two people have to do. It's like a plant that you're both responsible for, and you both have to water it. You both have to put sunshine on it. You may have to replant it. You have to come back and do some things. You work together on that. If somebody else is not pulling the weight and helping to grow the relationship, it's time to let them go before you even get the one little stem to come out of the ground. You don't want them to claim a portion of growth. Okay, so that's one thing that I've learned that my grandmother taught me was you don't fall in love, grow in love. So with that being said, I asked her one day. I said, "Grandma, you got all these grandchildren and You and Granddaddy been together all these years? I said, you really loved him. She said, child, I didn't like that man when I first met him. I said, wait a minute, I'm confused. Now, mind you, she come from the old school. They got married, got babies, all that. And I'm like, okay, well, people where I grew up, they just divorced him. She said, no, I learned to grow with him. Because my grandfather was a drinker. He had his ways. But he was a good provider.
Baby, we back, honey. IG then kicked a bitch off, huh? We back, but we wrapping up, honey. We is back. IG kicks me off. IG got going on with me. What you snitching on? What you snitching on, D-Mac? Don't. Hey, CJ. What's wrong now?
No, girl, it's this chronic pain be taking your boy down through there, girl. So last week it was, whew, it was horrible. It was horrible last week. So, I've posted on TikTok that anytime that y'all don't ever see me on TikTok, that means that my pain levels are so high up that I just can't focus or I'm not in the mood or whatever. But I was just getting ready to say, have they done started this reporting bullshit like they do on TikTok over here?
I don't know. I might be getting reported. I don't know.
Well, and what I was
edit that footage and throw it on YouTube, it'd be fine anyway. I ain't worried about it.
right. What I was gonna ask you for, just in case nobody has kept up with the story that's going on, is about this account that is claiming that the trans community is upset about Aretha Franklin's Natural Woman song. So I was like, that makes no damn sense, because I've seen drag queens, I have seen trans women perform this song at shows. And so I went and I was like, let me do a quick Google search, because, I need people to understand when it comes to stuff like this, that just think back to 2016 when we had all the misinformation and propaganda going on. And I also need people to put two and two together, that whenever I'm trying to make sure I say this right. Just remember, when it comes to our trans brothers and sisters, y'all, with the misinformation and people able to hide behind accounts and shit, just when you hear stuff like that, just do a little quick Google search and look up the foundation that's claiming this. Because this foundation was apparently found in January of 2023. And the account says they are from Oslo, Norway. But when I Googled it, the only thing that I found was just articles being written about this organization. There was no interviews with the said people of this organization or anything. And the fact that you have news stations, like it was like over in Britain, over across the pond, they put the story out. And it's like, newsrooms, they have the funds for people to go and fact check stuff. And the fact that this news broadcasting system didn't do any of the fact checking, and maybe they did, and maybe they were like, oh, well, you know what, we don't like the trans community or the gay community anyway, so we're going to go ahead and put it out there. So I'm just asking people to just please, y'all, whenever you see some stuff about the trans community not liking this and not liking that, number one, if that organization does exist, that organization does not speak for the whole trans community. Just like I don't speak for the whole black community, just like I don't speak for the whole gay community. So just remember, our trans brothers and sisters are constantly under attack. They are not represented in our community the way that they should. If it wasn't for our trans brothers and sisters, baby, we would not have the few rights that we have. They were the front
I'm
line. And
no, I'm gonna say this because I responded, and it's ridiculous. I know it's trolling or whatever. But I can say this: anybody who supports my morality when it comes to racial justice, then you can trust my opinion when it comes to transgender issues. But again, trans people are not all a monolith. But even when it comes to my platform, if I'm not personally offended about stuff, but I do understand why it's offensive, then I will speak on it. But honey, I am one representative for the trans community, and I will say that's some bullshit. If it's ever an issue worth talking about, baby, 9 out of 10 times I'll cover it, or Hope Giselle will cover it. Angelica Ross, honey, don't
yeah,
be.
yeah. And what got me was that you saw the hoteps, you know, and they were like they were like on it. And this is another thing of people just reading the headlines and not actually reading the article.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just another way to demonize people in our community. And I am so sick and tired of this. I mean, I know that you are sick and tired of it. The trans community is sick and tired of it. But it's just gotten to the point where y'all, like, we gotta start doing better.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Knox. I have sat in rooms where girls have brought up that song. I have sat in trans only spaces and trans femme only spaces where people have complaints about that song and other songs, and I feel like the complaints are ridiculous. I do personally, and like I said, if you trust my morality when it comes to racial justice and social justice issues, I will keep you posted on where the majority of the stands. Even if I don't agree, I'll always keep you posted on the majority of what the majority of where the trans community stands. We do have a lot of fragile ass trans people out here who get offended by every motherfucking thing. And for me, it's always fucking irritating because we're distracting from the real motherfucking issues. It's one of the biggest issues in the trans community that we don't talk about enough, and that is the murder of Black and brown trans women. They gives a fuck about motherfucking song, girl. We want to live to be 40 and 45 and 50. Bitch, what do a song fucking matter if you're not here to hear it?
Right. Well, and then you think about it too, Bre, like on both sides, like for the trans community and for the Black gay community, look who most of the people that are always complaining about something.
Fragility.
I mean, let's be honest.
Now,
It's
fragility is one, and now you done thrown money and fame and popularity into the mix as well. Now you done threw in the fact that anybody who screams enough or who screams loud enough is going to get some attention, some notoriety, and if they pale enough, they're going to get paid behind talking, honey.
yeah.
Now,
And that's what it is. That's
telling these hoteps all the time that the Black LGBTQ community, the brown LGBTQ community, the white LGBTQ community, and the other LGBTQ community are not completely united in all ways. Just like the Black community as a whole is not completely united in all ways. And it ain't supposed to be. We supposed to have different motherfucking perspectives as long as those perspectives are not hurting each other.
right.
I get tired of fucking preaching. I said I wasn't preaching on the internet no more. I'm I'm ready to start talking about serial killers and shit. Cause
But I do want to say this. What Flex was saying earlier is that he is completely right about growing in love. That is such a true statement because every day I find myself
hold on,
growing.
put some light in your face when you tell us this, because baby, I might have to use it for an edit.
All right, hold on. You making this old disabled cow
Oh,
get up.
you had light in your face before you made that statement.
You making this old disabled cow get up.
I wasn't so days.
What I was gonna say is that Flex is completely. I agree with what he was saying, and what I mean by that is that yeah, when you are with somebody and you are in a relationship, like I personally, I find myself growing more and more in love with my husband every day. It's not just a feeling. It's like I would do anything to protect this man, and this man would do anything to protect me. And the more that you have that feeling, um, the more you start letting more and more of your guard down, if that makes any sense of what I'm saying. Even to a certain point, like even people that are committed in like long-term committed relationships, there's times where we still have our guard up. You know what I'm saying? And that's just because of past hurt, because of past pain. And yeah, I totally find myself falling in love more and more with my husband. And that's why I told him, if anything ever happens between us, bitch, I will burn this motherfucker down because ain't nobody finna lay up in this shit that I helped build.
I found him, honey. I had to find him because I don't know if he told you I found him, but honey, I got to be able to put some eyes and some hands on him because, honey, if anything happened to you, I need to know who I got to buff.
That part.
All right.
That part. I'm working on a new hoodie for you too.
Thank you, love you so much.
This is
But I'm go down. Oh, let me. That's one of your pictures.
yeah, all the pictures I post are my pictures.
But I mean, that was like,
Yeah. It's from one of my flowers in the yard.
it was something. It wasn't.
Yes. 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 But I do have a picture that I've saved of by, Byron, I can never pronounce his name right. Byron Russell. I do have a picture that I've saved that I'm gonna edit. But yeah, I'm gonna work on one of these for you.
Yes, honey. Honey, babe. Okay. I'm gonna let
And
you down, but I will.
bye, y'all. Have a great week. Be positive and don't listen to fake outrage and fake news. And be yourself every day.
Okay. All right. Okay. And all right, Holly. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I'm about to get up off of here. We got a couple more. We got a couple more questions? Okay. Flex wrote a comment. He says, remember, as soon as election season begins to rise, many political avenues use media to separate communities. Yes, Flex is absolutely right. If you fuck with a bitch content, I was telling y'all this late last year. They had brought up something. Oh, when they were bringing up the detransitioners last year. And I was telling y'all, there are detransitioners, but baby, out of the 0.01% of trans people, honey, it is 0.0000008%, honey, that detransition. And usually the people who detransition do it for religious reasons. But you do have to watch out for propaganda, baby. This is a propaganda year. We're going to be getting all kinds of bullshit in the news every other day. We're going to be getting bullshit in the news to try and distract us every other day. I'm going to be here to talk shit about some of it, but baby, I ain't lying to you. I can't keep up. Not until a bitch get in her own place. Okay, do you hear me? Flex made another point that the Aretha Franklin song was released and popularized before the growth of the transgender community, before transgender was even a word. They were still calling us transvestites and shit.
I'm sure Aretha was LGBTQ.
We not. Mike Mason said that he's pretty sure she was LGBTQ friendly. If I'm not mistaken, she was as well, and that was one of the reasons why she was in and out of the church, because she, baby, it's bullshit, honey. If a tranny tell you that they don't like natural woman, tell them to go get a gas. Have a good night. Peace, love, and blessings.